Dumelang, Sanbonan, Avsheni, Dimatiari. Good afternoon, bonjour. Welcome to My Voice is Power. Today, I'm sitting here with my beautiful sister. We are about to discuss the rail. We are still continuing with the rail. I know that we have done past interview with other sisters about the rail. I'm so excited that this rail is full of women. I see so many women that are in rail. I thought it was only me in rail, but I'm just so impressed to see many women that have been in rail. And today, my sister Loli, can you tell us where do you find your voice as power in a rail? Just tell the audience, how do you find yourself, your voice is power in a rail space? How did you get to a rail space? What made you to go to the rail space?
Thank you so much, ladies, for having me. It's a privilege to be able to discuss this rail topic with you. So I was fortunate enough after my tertiary education to get employment at Transnet. And you know, rail is like any other industry. If you are really interested in, once the bug beats you, you cannot go back. So after leaving varsity, I got employment at Transnet. That's where I got to learn and understand more about rail and understand the different divisions of Transnet and of what rail has to offer. And what excited me more was that rail, we always had a concept that rail is purely for men, and it's mainly it was mainly dominated. But fortunately for now, we find that there are so many young women that are able to get into rail, that are able to become train drivers, that are able to become engineers in rail shunters and all that. So the opportunities for young ladies, for women, are very vast on the rail sector.
Oh. So you are more spaced into the operation, or are you more into manufacture? What can you tell the viewers? What are you doing in rail? What have you learned, and which side of the rail where you were? And also, I think the viewers will be interested to understand what it takes to be a train operator, as a woman, as a man. Also, what it takes for a person to do certain things in rail. I'm sitting with you here. I mean, you are one of the luckiest. You didn't even suffer. Rail find you. I had a sister of mine that told us, I didn't look for rail. Rail find me. Okay. So I understand also, it seems like you were fortunate enough. You didn't go and look for employment other places like others that queue for employment everywhere. You went and rail find you. You were offered opportunity immediately after varsity. That is amazing. Can you tell somebody who's in university, don't know what to do after they finish school, what it needs a person for them to be in your space, also what it needs for a person to be a train driver, simple as a train driver, a mechanic, and also what are other opportunities in rail that are there for someone? I mean, I take advantage of you because you were in Transnet, you understand, you were in the government entity, own entity, you understand all the broad part of the rail.
Yes.
So you'll be the person that can tell all our viewers what it needs, what it takes for a person to get to a rail industry, and also to be maybe where you were, or else others will be saying, I'm interested in driving a train.
Yeah.
What do they need?
You know, Lady D, I think it's important for one to put yourself out there if you want to achieve. Don't stay in your cocoon. Don't hide yourself. Go out, go to industry, whatever industry you're interested in. Go out, go drop your CV, talk to people that are in the industry like we're doing now. You know, listen to what people have to say. For me, I just want to take you back a little where I started. When I joined Transnet, I joined as a secretary. And for me, I was just going to get there, do the admin, go home, you know, being a young lady, excited to getting employment. But once you're inside the industry, you get to understand what the industry is all about. And you should be interested enough to know that it's not only about the job that I'm doing. There are so many divisions within the same industry. There's manufacturing, there's marketing, there's engineering, there's a whole lot. So you need to identify what is it that you're interested on and, you know, push on it. And your question about what young ladies or what young men needs to do when they want to become train drivers and train engineers. I think, like I said, you put yourself out there, you go to companies like Transnet, you go to other private companies that are starting up now, you submit your CV, and once you're inside, there are ample opportunities. There are bursaries, there is training within the organization that you are in. Transnet, for example, they have a school, they call it School of Rail, where they train your train drivers, your shunters, your engineers, and all that. And I want to tell you that the other thing that pushed me not to stay in the position that was at, I had a boss that told me that you're still very young. If next year, by this time, you're still a secretary, I'll be very disappointed in you. So by that, he became a mentor to me. He started telling me about other divisions that are in the company. So basically what I'm trying to say is that if people talk to you when you're inside the company, listen and grab those opportunities. And always be willing to upskill yourself, always be willing to learn more.
In short, you're trying to say, be available.
Be available.
Don't just be at work and then just do one thing every day. Just be a person that everybody will be willing to empower.
Don't have the it's not my job mentality. That doesn't work.
Yes, and it's true. A lot of people tend to say, I was hired here to type. Why are they saying I must answer the phone? The importance of diversity, it's what opened the doors for you. Viewers, you can do anything, but you need to avail yourself. As Sister Lily is saying now, she was a secretary. But we'll hear furthermore, how did she grow there? From secretary, where did she go? We'll continue hearing, where did she go? Was it aligned to be a secretary? Or is something else? I mean, I always tell my story. I went to the mine looking for employment, looking for the contract while people are looking for employment. I got there, my first contract was a yellow machine, what they call material handling. But I got there, I studied the mine. I said, every black person has a truck. This is not going to sustain me. What must I get myself to get sustainable? I had to study everything in the mine, and I had to choose the most critical work in the mine that are not done by everyone. So hence, it gets to get me to where I'm sustainable. You need to challenge yourself to never be in one thing.
And
if they hired you, they said you are an IT person, you can go and say, I want to learn to fix cars.
Yes.
Just see when mechanic is sitting there. Because that's how you change. I mean, a lot of people have, I can tell you example about people that I know. My husband, he's a lawyer by profession, but he's a marketer. He has never studied law. He has never practiced law, but he's the executive marketer. You understand? So never be suitable in where you are.
True.
So that's what I was slowly saying. Don't be comfortable.
And it's not always that you go to school, you study for a particular field and you're gonna thrive in it. You will study for that field, you get to the employment sector, you identify something different. that talks to you, that you find passion in it, and you get to excel in that. The example that you just made about your husband, that is so true.
I mean, I support that. I never studied mining. I never went to school about mining. All I know, it's business.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me anything about mining. I know it even when I'm sleeping. You can't lie to me about mining. I'll tell you, this is a lie. And also, I think when you start in a company as a junior growing up, you tend to get bigger if you've got a mind of growth in you. Because what you need to do, you grow with the company. And once you start growing with the company, you'll know the basic. It's good to be in the place where you know basics and you apply basic. You start a cleaner, you become a secretary, you go and become a supervisor, you become a manager. There's no one who can lie to you.
You get to know the overall integrity of the organization, of the industry that you're operating in. And another important thing is to keep on skilling yourself. You continue skilling yourself, you continue reading articles, you continue engaging in the seminars, the conferences, you continue attending those.
The last few past episodes, I was talking to the ladies. All of them are from rural, so we were even laughing about it, saying, oh, there's a water in the villages. Can you tell the viewers, where are you from?
I was born and bred in Soweto, Midlands.
You are a Kasi girl.
I'm a Kasi girl.
Oh, Wanyana wa Kasi.
I'm a Kasi girl.
So you understand, you get it. It's not about the snobbish, it's not about suburbs, it's not about how you speak your English, it's not about how you learn, where you learn. And I can say now, did you go to a private school or public school?
Never. Kasi schools. It's about passion, it's about drive. It's about saying, I don't want to be here for the next 20 years.
You see, some will say, my parents didn't have money, that's why I'm where I am. Let me tell you, I drank with the donkey's water, and today I am where I am because of that water.
Yes.
Because that water, what they said, there's something in the village water, is the donkeys, we drink with them. You know, a long time ago, we used to drink water in a well. So, I mean, the donkey gets in there. At night, when we're still sleeping, they are drinking also. Then we come in the morning, we drink also. So I think that thing of the donkeys that are drinking with us is what has put this thing in us. Because the only thing that I'm scared of, I'm just scared of suffering. I'm scared of waking up not knowing what to do with my life.
That means you are a very driven person. You know, you don't want to stay in one place. You want to see yourself growing. And there's a saying that says that if you put wealth in the hands of a woman, you grow communities. You not only grow your family and the people close to you, you grow the community that you come from, the community that you live in, and everybody else that is around you. So,
for sure, myself, the viewers are interested from where you were your secretary. Where did you go?
Go from there.
Because secretary, understand everyone can be a secretary.
Yes.
We're interested to know the level that you ended, or are you still in rail? We're interested to understand that.
Well, after the manager that I was working with gave me that speech that he doesn't want to see me here next year, that ignited something in me that says, you know what, this man is seeing something in myself that I'm probably not seeing. And then I started looking at divisions around Transnet that I am interested in. I studied economics. I majored in economics and business at varsity. But I found the passion of the marketing and the logistics side of it. And for one to be able to do that, because you can't sell what you don't know. For you to be able to interact with clients, selling them the solutions, selling them the ideas, you have to know what the company is. So what is it that you're going to sell to them? So I had to do I can't drive a train, but I had to do the operational course, Transnet operational course, that shows you what it entails for a train to move from A to B. Because when you say to a customer, your staff is still standing somewhere, we're waiting for locos to be coupled, or we're waiting for the air brake pipe to be fixed. You need to understand what is it that you're talking about and have an idea of how long is it gonna take. So you had to know all those skills for you to, to grow within your field. So for me, from being a secretary, I became a financial administrator. From being the admin, I then became the customer services manager, and then I became the key account executive. That's when I get to interact with customers, and that's when you get to really appreciate the rail and its impact on our economy as a country.
You see some people made it when they start talking about big names, locomotives. Some of us didn't even know what is locomotives. We just know the train. By the way, locomotives is the head that pulled the wagons. So you need to learn the language. Stop saying ki terene, ase terene, ki locomotive. Today you have learned something, that there's a locomotive, there's a wagons. Because terene le maphaka yona. So ha re sa bua ka terene le maphaka yona, re bua ka locomotives. So big words. Viewers, you are getting educated. It's so good to be educated, and from secretary to the key account executive. A woman, as a woman, you are sitting home, look at her. She's not that old. And it's possible.
It is possible.
Also, some men, they've lost hope. If a woman can do it, this is an industry that's known for men. Why can't you do it? This My Voice's power is here to educate you, to help you. I wish the viewers can watch it and share it with their families, friends, because we just go out getting all the people around the different fields to educate you for free. Who's going to teach you for free about locomotives? No one. Some, they don't even know what is locomotives. Like me, there was years that I didn't know what is locomotive. When somebody came to me and said, do you know locomotives? I said, I don't know locomotive. Sir, unfortunately, I can't help you. I don't know anything about what you are talking about. What is locomotives? Because negative illiterate. But now I'm speaking those big words, locomotive.
And I also love what My Voice, My Power is doing, because you're talking to people in different industries, and that says to our young ladies, our young men, there are so much that you can do. And to me, it's a free career guidance, somebody else will talk about something that you are interested in, and you're like, oh, I never thought about it this way. I never thought that this company, there's other opportunities. And then it can channel you on the career that you want to follow or a business that you want to start.
What I want to say to you, the viewers, we've got a page. Follow our page, like our page, also comment, interact. Who knows? Maybe you are sitting there with a qualification that somebody needs them. But you just say it's a Facebook page, it's an Instagram page, it's a YouTube page. It doesn't help. Interact. So she was a secretary. Because of interaction, she become key account executive. You can be sitting home, don't have data, but the data you get, interact for things that help you and build you, not things that... Most of you worry about what's happening in the country. Worry about things that are concerning you and your future. Interact, share to your friends. Who knows, they might be the suitable to get this. What I'm advising you is that, like our page, share it to other people. We're here to open opportunity to the whole world. We might look like we're doing something, we're doing nothing, but I can tell you, this is a door opening. This is a platform where we're inviting everyone, from lawyer to actor to trade, mining, construction, banking. Some of you, you've been banking. You've been asking, you have been applying at the bank. You just don't know how to do it. Those people are going to be here in the show. So what I'm advising you, share. Share with your friends of your friends and your friends. This is a platform for you to open doors for opportunities. I want to wrap up with you, Sister Loli, and say, what do you want to say to the viewers? And also, in this show, I don't allow anyone to leave without saying, can you mentor somebody? If people are saying out there, I need to be mentored in rail, I want to end up being a key account executive, what it takes. Are you willing to open your arms to say, I can be a mentor to someone, I need mentees, so that whenever people are engaging us, we can channel them to you so that we can run with them and help them. Because I believe that you are also motivated by somebody. Exactly. And you want to give back to the community by offering that opportunity to mentor somebody, to educate them, to say, as a person, for you to get into a train, to a rail industry, this need what you need. Yeah. And also, I mean, even if you are not in an engineering part, but you know, you cannot be a key account executive without studying the whole broad. So you know a rail from a key A up to Z. So before I can wrap up with you, just say something to the viewers and also tell us if you are willing to mentor anyone that is interested to be mentored into a real space, especially when it comes to the administration part, because we're in the administration and marketing part.
You know, Lady D, there's no man who's an island. And everybody that makes it in life, there's somebody else that assisted you. So by so saying, I would love to mentor anybody that's interested in rail. And because somebody else gave me an opportunity. You know, so we need also to give back. That's the only way that the country's gonna go. That's the only way that we're gonna motivate and inspire the young ones that are coming after us, you know. And I also want to say to them that continue putting yourself out there. Do not sit back. Do not go to church, pray, and not do what you need to do to put yourself in front. So go out there, put yourself in front. We are willing to help. We are willing to assist where we can. And, you know, networking is power. Networking is power. Lady D was just saying, like the page, network, share the information. So networking and also is ask power. Questions. Ask questions. Networking is power. You can't just sit in your corner and say, I'm not going to talk to that person because if I gave them my idea, they're going to steal it. You know, don't do that. If I can get in between you. If they can say there's a gossip page online, that page have 1 million to 2 million viewers. But when you're talking about things that, Pela now, we're in the country and the world where into the begel. But uzoithola kanjani uhlezi khoneni. So there's no one who care about you. So this platform, we are just volunteering to open the doors for you.
A lot of people have graduated. They don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But the only thing that they follow is gossip page and also celebrities. They are following ubani hamba nobani. If we can follow things that helps us personally. Let me tell you, you'll get opportunity. I know by me. I always follow things when I want them and I get opportunity. It doesn't matter how long it takes, but just follow and keep asking.
Yeah.
Also, the people, when they are reading your comments, they said, okay, but this one is look like he's very interested. Every time when people are interacting, wants to know more. And don't ever get tired of asking questions as long as they're the right questions.
And that's the only way to learn. That's the only way to learn. You ask questions, you will get feedback, you will get different perspective of what you thought was the right perspective. So asking questions is critical. It's the way to learn.
Viewers, we had our sister Loli here. She had experience in from Transnet. We all heard that she was a secretary and up as a key account executive. I just want you to start standing up for yourself. Today is our last topic about rail, but we are still welcome, and also those who want mentorship, just comment on the page. We'll always answer you, we'll contact you, the team will contact you. It's never too late. You can drive a train. I mean, our rail it's our economy. We are still in the crisis of rail now. Take advantage. Our country is in a crisis of rail, and anything that comes with the rail is a big opportunity. Whether you can drive a train, whether you can fix it, whether you can supply things that are concerning train, it's a big door.
There are huge opportunities.
There are huge opportunities. Get yourself ready. Last time somebody said, you always have to wait for things that are in crisis. Rail is in crisis, and you must make business on things that are in crisis. So now it's time for you to apply your mind and see how can you make it into the rail. I took advantage of the rail. Soon I'm opening the manufacture of locomotive. The locomotive that this lady is talking about, the factory will open and I'll make a locomotive. I took advantage of the crisis of the country. What I can say is that always push. Those who want mentorship, contact us into the page, communicate. We'll get others, and including our sister Loli, to take you to the journey of mentorship in rail. Thank you so much. Don't forget to tune in our YouTube page every Thursday, 8 p.m. Please tune in. See you next week.